Hello. Hello, everyone. Let me turn down this music. So loud. So very loud. Turn it down just a tad bit. There we go. That's better. I can hear myself now. All right. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. You look like a real boy, Papa. You do. You do look like a real boy, Papa. Got me some Utah beer because we didn't drink it out there. Good stuff. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm doing good. It's good to see you guys. All right. Everyone. Water. No, this is good stuff. Like it's Kona Brewing Company. Good stuff. Can confirm. It does what it's supposed to. All right. Everyone, we're back. It's been a while. If you didn't know, I went to Utah over the weekend. I got to meet Kat. I got to meet Roy. I got to meet Kat. I already said Kat. Sharky. I got to meet Madness. I got to meet Chris and his wife. It was a great trip. It was lovely. It's such a good time. But now we're back to business. Is it Five Wives beer? No. Kona is a Hawaiian company. All right, I'm going to go live on Instagram here. I'm realizing my Instagram, though, is all sorts of jacked up. So let me fix that. Display capture on. Turn off. What is that that's running? Oh, there we go. Just gotta fix some things. Okay, there we go. So some stuff got jumbled. But hello, Instagram. How are we doing? YouTube, we miss you already. I know. It sucked to leave. Your how to set up my presentation renders was a great. Made me subscribe. Classic. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad it helped you. So far, that video was kind of fun to make, so I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to do more stuff like that. Hey, I'll join you in modeling. Yes, you should. Okay, so having this on this screen is not going to work. There we go. All right. Not Kahadagar? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but what you modeling tonight? Now I got to start modeling. You do. You do. Mohammed, I want to watch my art. You can watch my art too, though. We can all watch each other's art. That's what's great about Instagram. But, yeah, everybody, it's good to be back. We are working on the minigun today. I'm going to pause this music because it's atrociously loud. And I'm going to set up something a little bit more chill. But if you guys are working on projects, feel free to model along with me. We'll hang out, do some stuff. Let's see. I'm going to just do the white bat audio again. It's probably still going to be like, oh, it's copyrighted, but it's not. It's not. White bat audio. And Classic, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Coastal chill wave. We'll try that. Yeah, that works. All right, got some coastal chill wave going. I got Instagram up. I got streamer bot up. I got everything up. I think we're live on everything. How many days have I worked on the minigun so far? That is an excellent question that I don't necessarily know the answer to, but I could find out. Hold on a second. Okay, so we did our initial stream, which was when? Okay, so that's, let's see. Let me see here. So we got 27 minutes there. I'm going to say, yeah, I've only worked on it for about 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. So, it's coming along. I need to get my PureRef scene open, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see. Texture library, no. Personal art folder, projects. Minigun. Scenes. Nope. Where did I put that? Did I leave it on my desktop like an idiot? I bet you I did. I did. Don't leave your stuff outside of your stuff. That made total sense. Okay, I'm gonna put that up on my tablet over here. So we are working on the body of the minigun still. I don't know why this refuses to stay smooth, but anyway, here's what we got so far. We've got the front of the D-linker, which is going to connect into this thing. I've been working on the D-linker body, so I've been kind of avoiding these middle parts, but we're going to start that today. The body itself is kind of done. I got the little reload hatch, which is not leading to anything. It's just a little detail. And yeah, just going to continue working on it. We got this all finished up. Should probably turn on so I don't get yelled at. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. All right. Let's see. Which is better, Maya or Blender, and why almost all video on Instagram is Blender? So the reason that almost all video on Instagram is Blender is because it's free, it's available, and they do have a larger community. But we're working to change that. Dutchman, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good luck on the minigun. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to be working on this delinker here, and if you don't know what the delinker is, it basically takes the chain, pulls the rounds into the gun, and then pops the links off. So I have learned a lot of weird engineering tidbits about this thing that I didn't think I'd ever need to know, but here we are. So this is a little bit weird of a setup. So this thing actually kind of cups everything and then attaches to this guy. So we gotta build some stuff here. Gotta do some things. So this is actually, first of all, not thick enough. We're gonna make it a bit thicker. Okay. This is not supposed to look this way. I will fix that eventually. Let's go! Animark, hello, how are you? Alright, so looking at my concept here. This is really funky the way this thing's designed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete these supporting edge loops for now because they were added and they're unneeded right now. So we're going to just delete them. This was a duplicate that was duplicated and then used to extrude this back portion here, which still needs work, but I'm ignoring it for now. So this guy, weirdly enough, is going to be kind of differently shaped. So we're going to take that, delete that. I'm actually going to do the same thing here. I'm going to delete this edge loop because I don't want to deal with it. And then we're going to look here. So like I said, this is like a bracket, right? That kind of comes down. So we're not in polygon modeling, so let's go ahead and work on this. We're going to pull this guy out. This face is getting deleted because you don't want to leave those internalized faces. Target weld. Just pop these in place. We'll keep going. How's everyone doing? Yeah, so if you guys want to see my reference real quick, this is what I'm working on. So this is my main piece of reference material. I've got a bunch of other minigun stuff in here, but none of this is the same model as this. The closest thing I've got is this guy and this guy. But this one is like the best that I found, so this is what I'm kind of working off of. Insta live, yeah. Texturing this looks like it'll be fun. Good, so close to finishing a project. Nice, what are you working on? Texturing this will probably be fun, and it will probably also suck. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping it won't. Did that lock up or something? Oh, there we go. Okay. So weirdly enough, so that maintains its shape. For the most part. Okay. This is probably going to be less than perfect, but it's okay. Not super stressed about it. So this comes out. So right about here. And this is like guesstimation to the max. And then this bracket actually goes all the way across. Not in that weird diagonal thing that it's doing now. Okay, so this is like a weird support bracket, I'm guessing. And then over here is where it connects to this thing. This is, honestly, again, I chose something that I was like, oh no, this will be easy to make. Why would I struggle with this? Yeah, no. This thing is actually quite complicated, and I do kind of hate it. But we're gonna finish it. Just like we'll finish my ship someday. So I'm gonna take this and extrude this. just gonna pull this out here. And that flattened accordingly, I think. Let's go away here. I'm gonna do one more extrusion. Same thing, we're just kind of building this little bracket point that it connects to. Probably have to mess with that a little bit, but it actually might be okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, hey, that's not bad. It's a little bit weird, but it'll work. Okay, this will work. Let's see. Skeleton from an old game named Sir Daniel Fortesque. I've never heard of it. That sounds cool though. Have you ever modeled firearms before? Yes, for the most part. I have a Halo ODST pistol that I was working on for a while that I stopped working on because I wanted to do something else. And I do plan on finishing that project eventually too. The issue here is I want this to be... Nope. I need this to be a little bit sharper. That's better. Okay, so mesh tools, insert edge loop. This is where this connects to this thing, so this is gonna be kind of funky. Dunk. Ow! Alright. So I need this to actually kind of press up against that. Okay. This might end up being one of those things that I end up having to change. Because quite honestly, I'm not super in love with it. Let's see. First of all, it's like super thin, so let's fix that. We'll go from there. Classy, love the ODST pistol. Yeah, the ODST pistol was fun. I literally just have to do some cleanup on it and some UVing, and then it's ready to go. I'm just lazy. That was like one of the first projects I started when I started like transitioning all of my content from gaming content, and I feel bad because I haven't done anything with it. So this is for sure kind of strange. Yeah. But it'll work. Okay. So that kind of handles that portion, and I think everything just kind of like clinks in the top of it. Not entirely sure though. Very goofy in proportions. Is it kind of like a stylized character? That's one thing I haven't taken on yet, is something stylized, because I'm actually afraid to. But, you know, maybe someday. Alright, so these are... I think... Hold on a second. I've got a video that I've been using. So I found this really cool video. Props to whoever made it. Stevis Packham. This actually kind of goes through like the disassembly of this thing. And so I'm looking at this area right here. Don't need any of that, don't need any of that, don't need any of that. Wait, did that go through the entire delinker already? I think it did. Okay, so that's a door. Okay, I see what they did. Gotcha. Very stylized, comes from PS1. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Alright, so I'm thinking then, because of the way that's built, I can actually make this one piece. So, we're gonna adjust this bracket a little bit. And then kind of the same thing over here. It should be, no, that's, see, I don't like that. Okay, so I need all of these faces. Well, actually, the reality is it needs to be smaller. So let's do this right. Owl, how are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Nope. We're gonna do that right in the center. Yeah, that'll work. And that links up right there. Okay, perfect. So that handles that portion of the delinker. And then the rest of this is like a weird bracket. So we're gonna start building that now. Okay. I definitely did not assume that this thing was gonna be this complicated. Okay. So this is an entire like little section that opens up here. And like normally I wouldn't do this, but just for like my own sanity's sake, I'm going to. Kiki. And then I'm just gonna flatten that. And I'm just gonna curve it in. Not super concerned with the way this looks because these aren't gonna get flipped up at all. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. We'll just go ahead and cordon this off real quick. Because that's kind of it for the modeling on this section. So what we're gonna do is that junk. That should be, oh God, what happened there? There's not enough support in there. So add some here. Add a little bit there. That's better. Okay. Pay no attention to this back part. Okay. So G. Okay. Cool. Better, better, better. Okay. What music do you listen to when you work? So I've been burp. I've been stuck recently. I have been listening to on repeat this mix from where is it? Yeah, this one, this Doom Eternal OST mix. It's usually whatever I'm like listening to, but I've been listening to that constantly because I don't know, it just makes me like hyper productive. So that's just what I've been listening to. Alright, so this thing, so this is a weird one because this bracket is what holds this whole thing together, which is where this is supposed to be. So this actually needs to move. But I'll generally listen to like soundtracks and stuff, just because I personally love them. That is going to be a massive issue. I'll have to do some adjusting there. Doom music is fantastic. It's good for working out and it's good for making 3D models, I've found. Okay, so we're getting, yeah, that's not gonna work. Hey, I almost want to shift all of this over because looking at it, I need this kind of moving. So we're just going to shift a lot of this, and then this entire section is going to move with it because I need it lined up right there. That shouldn't affect anything. We will re-support that when we need to. But yeah, start working on that a little bit. I'm doing good, Al. I'm doing good. It was nice to get out to Denver, Utah. I get Denver and Utah mixed up all the time, and I don't know why. Okay. And if you're gonna ask, mechanically, this thing is inaccurate as hell, so I am not trying to make this thing perfect. I just want it to look good. I think what we'll do actually is I'm going to leave that there. I'll extrude that out, and I'm going to drop these. Because mesh tools, insert edge loop. Because this has kind of got like a curve to it, so gotta make that happen. And I'm gonna leave that back portion the way it is. So that looks pretty good. It's meshed up. Use the knife tool. I use what I want to. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care for the knife tool all that much. I use multi-cut when I need it. Vertex. That somehow got a little jarred. Okay, cool. So there's that. So this bracket actually kind of extends over. I think, yeah, so what I need to do is pull these inwards. That's gonna look disgusting back there, but I don't really care because we're not looking back there. So this bracket carries across. That's gonna need to get adjusted because that's sitting out too far. It's actually like really far out. Okay. That's better. Getting some pinching there. I'll have to resolve that. Unfortunately, I made this piece when there wasn't enough geometry to work with, so gonna have to toy with that later. Am I a freelancer? Yeah. For the most part. You could consider me a hobbyist or a freelancer. I've worked on a lot of indie films that probably haven't really gone anywhere. So this guy. Okay. That handles that complex bracket there, which is perfect because now I need to finish it up. So we're gonna look at it real quick. Okay, do you plan to rig and animate the minigun? No, probably not. The minigun is just gonna be a portfolio piece for modeling, rendering, and stuff. BD1, I'm still thinking about rigging. Keyword thinking. I'm not really a rigging artist. I never claim to be. So when it comes down to rigging, I'm not the best at it. However, I do want to get better at it. So maybe. Okay. I mean, thankfully with the minigun it would be really easy, so who knows. Let's see how this guy turns out. So got a little bit of weirdness there. I think that's just because it doesn't have any bottom support. I bet you if I do that though, it makes no difference and it jacks up my geometry over there. So we're not gonna do it. Oh, it really doesn't, actually. So that's a thought. So I can do that. But I can't do that, because that will jack me up. Yeah, that'll screw it up. Okay. Well, for now, that's probably okay. Okay, cool. Morning! Hello, Siraj. How are you? Good luck. I hope BD comes out well for rigging. I bet he'd look great. I am sure that one would look great animated. I'm currently working my way through the animator survival guide. My wife bought it for me, so I've been reading it. So I don't know. There may be more animation on my future. In my future. I don't like the way this is looking. Just looks kind of junky. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Okay. So this thing has a rod that goes through it. So let's make that rod real quick. Mesh tools, insert edge loop, because this is really nothing special, but it's just a detail that needs to be there. Okay. Cool, that holds that in. Good there. Sweet. Every morning you open Maya. Yes. Yes. I try to open Maya every single day and do something with it. But you guys didn't catch it. There's a new video live on the YouTube today. It seems to have been well received, so I'm excited about that. So these are springs. They're like copper springs. So we're gonna make this door. And we're going to make this door by using one of these. -90, enter. I know a lot of people ask me how to do presentation renders, so I figured today's video would be helpful. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shrink this, expand it. I want this to be as like... I think it's right there. Really not entirely sure, so we'll go right there. It's probably pretty good. Call that there. So this is actually a little too wide. So I'll just make these doors a little bit wider. Okay. So I'm going to select all of my faces now. I'm going to keep this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and potentially this one. And boom. Cool. Hey, I got to see it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it was pretty good. Alright, so we're going to do that. This is going to be... Okay. So I need to look at how these are matching up. Because here's my rod there, so what I need is these verts to come forward a bit. Focus, 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 focus. Alright. So these have an odd shape to them. I'm also noticing, let's see. I gotta figure this out. How do I want to do this? Do a center edge loop maybe? Edge tools, offset. Pop this guy in there. So, okay. Sweet. So we're gonna create these little loops. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Take these, pull them up a bit. And then these, pull it out a little bit. There we go. All right, so that creates one of our little doors. Not exactly to scale, but it'll work. Elway, fantastic model. I can't imagine how the topology looks. Very impressive. It's getting there. It's looking okay. It's actually not looking bad. It's looking all right. But thank you. I appreciate Elway. All right, so we're gonna continue adding these little support strips down the center. These doors have like these little like, I don't want to say welded, but they're like forged lines. And then we'll stop right there and right there. So I'm going to take these two, delete them. And then extrude them out. Okay. Cool. And we'll do the same thing. We'll just keep kind of working through this. Target weld. Target weld. Okay. The nice thing is, because they're forged, I have a little bit of leeway on how they attach the model itself. So, insert edge loop. We're gonna go that. Try to give this the support it's gonna need. Missed one. When did you start modeling as a hobby slash job? I mean, technically I started modeling 15 years ago. Yeah, about 15 years ago, but as like something that I'm professionally working on now, I can't really say more than a couple of months at this point, because my story, if you guys hadn't heard it, like I used to want to like make films, like make movies, right? And because of that, I spent all my time trying to do that instead of working on stuff I actually cared about. So really, I didn't start my like obsession with it until January. But I've been doing this for a long time. I never really sat down and focused on it. Okay. Why are you acting so weird? Oh, that's why. Okay. So we'll put that there. And that needs to be adjusted a tad bit, because that needs to not be that way. Cool. And then honestly, I think... Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I deleted the edge loops. What is easy to model in Blender or Maya? I mean, they both have pretty efficient workflows for like regular polygon modeling. I think where people get tripped up with Blender is like all of the geometry nodes and stuff. I think if you want the program to do stuff for you, Blender's probably better, but Maya would just work so much better for me. I've seen. Okay, so I actually want to like, some of this needs to be adjusted, because that needs to be right about there. Okay. So the rest of this needs to come in. After I just moved all that junk. So I love that for me. It's fine. Okay, there we go. So there's our delinker so far. I think for animation, Maya is the best. Yes, it currently is still pretty much the king in that category. Let's see. I think Maya is an industry-level software, have more accurate mathematical equations than Blender. If we talk about VFX use and moves, yeah. I mean, the reality is like Blender's getting there. Like it's getting some new stuff and everything, but the that's not what I wanted. I know it is what I wanted. No, it's not. The reality is like it's still ages behind Maya in things like Bifrost and like just the way it handles stuff. It might get there someday, but you know, for now, it is what it is. I have nothing against Blender. I just prefer Maya. All right, so this one, this looks like how it like pops open. So there's like it's like a new piece here. Question is, yeah, I need to. Ooh, too much. Just doesn't want to do it. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So that has like a weird bend to it. We're gonna line it up with that joint right there. I don't know, because it'll look nice. Okay, so there's that. That needs to be supported. Don't really know what's going on inside there, but I'll leave that to another day. Try to model what I can see, that way I'm not sitting here for hours figuring things out in front of you guys, because that's just not fun to watch. Okay. Cool. So we need to make some springs that go in there, which we're just gonna do a standard. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Helix. Let's bring this up here. I can't imagine having to, back in the day, make these yourself, because I'd have no idea. I'd panic. Okay. So we're gonna scale this thing down. Just put it here. Keep scaling, keep scaling. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you like the stream. It does help tremendously. All right, so we're gonna go 1. Let's increase our coils, because I need more coils. Radius needs to go down to like 0.1. There we go. That's better. 1. There we go. That's working. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of hide it. So it looks like these kind of sit this way. And I'm guessing, hold on. I want this to be somewhat realistic, so hold on. All right. Pull that down, flatten it, scale it, and G. Just kind of create that little like tail that it would have. Is it perfect? Nope. Show, isolate, view selected. Okay. All right, that's fine. That at least looks better from far away, so. And then we're gonna quad this off too. All right. I don't know, it's fun for me to watch. What's being built today? We are working on whatever brand minigun this is. GE, I think. Is it GE? Probably. GE makes everything. Nope. Shit, that's not what I wanted. It's fun for me to watch. Hello, what's fun? Not Cogdar. Cogdar? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. This is a replica. Not really an original model, but like it's also not a replica because I'm definitely not paying attention to scale, but you know, it's fun. All right, we're gonna quad that off real quick. Okay. Tools, insert edge loop. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Target well to you, target well to you. Are you good? You're good. Looks stupid, but it's good. All right. It's actually probably gonna bother me at some point, so I will eventually come back and probably redo this. Let's get rid of that N-gon because we don't want it. Remember, do not, if you're doing defaults, do not keep the N-gons. They are not worth saving. Add a division. Vertex, target weld. Oh, shit. That's a problem. Oh. There we go. Cool. All right. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. QV. All right. Much better. Looks better. And that's how you make a spring. D. Just swap this over here. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Fun to watch the model come to life. Oh, okay, cool. It's fine. It's the wizard from Warcraft and extra A, but it's saying not works still. Okay, gotcha. I'll call you not then. Queen City Q! What's up? How you doing? So visionary, so smart, so cutie patootie. I will take it. Skilled, good for sure. It's fun to check in. Now, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What is going on? Ah, Queen City Q! Thank you so much for this sub. I appreciate it. Yes, guys, if you didn't know, I'm live on Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. So, make sure you're following on all those accounts. Oh, Owl donated. Oh, shit. Okay, Owl, thank you so much for the donation. But welcome anyway, Queen City Q. It's good to see you. How has streaming life been? Okay. I think there's like a button or something over here. It looks like there's a button. So let's model a button, because that sounds like so much fun. How do I want to do this? I'll do it this way. Delete. Have you played anything interestingly new lately, Queen City Q? I know you were playing some sort of indie game last time I was talking to you. pay. Nope. You know me, always finding new indie games. That's so true. If there was anything I enjoyed thoroughly about, like, streaming games, it was the indie games. That was about all I enjoyed. I'm glad I finally realized that streaming video games was not for me, because this is much better. But I'm glad you're still enjoying it. Okay, so I need to knife that. Or if it's gonna let me, and it will. Oh shoot. Hold on. Crap. Roy, thank you for the bits. Kelsey, hey, how's it going? How you doing? How's it going? Thank you for the biddies, Roy. Oh, ow. You guys are going off. Thank you, guys. You never have to... Bits are never required, but they're always appreciated. Kelsey, I lost you. How are you? I need to make sure I didn't leave a face in here somehow. I don't think I did. Okay, so if I smooth that... Oh, alright. That kind of worked out perfectly. Wow, when does that ever happen? Okay, so that's cool. Wasn't gonna model the button, but I'm gonna model the button. The button must be modeled. Bit. I was waiting. I know it happens when they go off on the bits. Good. Just got a new core date set for the end of July. That's good. Are you, how you feeling about it? And how's that Arizona heat treating you? Alright. This project's kind of fun because I get to play with, like, adding detail that I don't normally add. I just realized I'm not recording this, but whatever. Pretty okay, I guess. I mean, that's better than not good, so I'll take it. Do I stream through Instagram or a different app? I mean, so it streams through Instagram, but it comes through on OBS. So the stream on Instagram is actually powered by a plugin from Harris Heller called Vertical Stream, or Vertical something. I don't know. It's Vertical something. I installed it a long time ago, but yeah, that's how I stream to Instagram. Cool. Fun. Alright. Look at that, I made a button. Alright. Cool. So that's the delinker. Aside from that bracket that holds it to the front. That's a separate piece. So. The heat is hot as fuck, but it's nice. That's some rain is hot and humid and very strange. I get that. We're getting rain right now and it's kind of nice. My morning teacher. Yes. Siraj. Yes. Hoping to get started with my own content. Vertical use it. Yeah, vertical, I don't know what the fuck's it called. Vertical. If I could spell. I can't spell. Vertical stream. What the hell's it called? Atom. Yeah, it's this guy. This plugin. Works really well. Okay. You working on anything new, Siraj? Used to teach 3D modeling. Some students were great. I almost ended up teaching at my old high school, actually. I was just about to end up doing it, and then we got to the pay portion of it, and I was like, ah, no. But I feel like teaching would be fun. I do wish teachers were paid better. I did teach at my old high school. Oh, nice. Did you enjoy it? That's awesome. Why didn't you? I didn't do it because the pay was terrible. I was going to take like a $20,000 pay cut, and that was not going to happen. They wanted too little for teaching 2 classes, actually, because my responsibility was going to be animation and media arts. Because one teacher retired and the other one left. And yeah, it's just no. Because like you have to have like a level 4 teacher's license to make anything over 60K. And like at the time I was already making that. And it's just, it wasn't it. Pay was not very good. Yeah, that's what sucks. I wish teachers made more because I would totally do it. And I would probably enjoy life more. What the hell is on the other side of this thing?
What the hell is even that?
Jesus. STI, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? That scared the crap out of me. Okay, we're gonna pull up my handy dandy video here. Because I don't know what's on the other side of this thing. Okay, so that's the delinker. There's nothing on the other side of it except for a plug. Okay. Sick. So this is useless. That's okay. This is where the mounting system, I assume, will go. So that's fun. We will add that. Teacher salary. I guess you'd have to want to do it for more than the money. Yes, you would. And unfortunately, at the time, I could not afford it because I went to college like an idiot. I did. Going to events with the teachers was surreal because all my coworkers were my teachers just a few years prior. Getting drunk with them was really funny. See, that's something I got to enjoy, thankfully, because I made friends with a lot of my teachers before I left high school. But I could see how that would be a lot of fun still. Insert edge loop. Okay. I don't really know how that attaches to the mount. I'm gonna have to watch videos on that. The cool thing is, this separate chunk is going to be the piece that connects to that. So now we get to build that. So that's fun times. I think what I want to do. Wait a minute. Oh no, did I not? Oh no, I did. Okay, it's just this one. Okay. What am I doing? Duplicate. Just pop that out there. Figure I'll do this instead of making a new piece. I do need to quad that off though. Okay. Okay. Granted, I probably should have duplicated that after I did that, but it's okay. Not a big deal. You combine all the parts at the end to complete topology or just group it? Oh, no. God, no. So I learned a trick a while ago from an artist from ILM because I used to think that my parts had to be all one model and like it all had to be cohesive. So I was watching this ILM artist remake a flamethrower from Star Wars. And he just had millions of parts in this thing and talked about how it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to have everything in one piece. Like, obviously have things pieced together as well as you can, but like, the reality is like, if you're modeling this stuff, it's not all going to fit together in real life as one solid chunk anyway. So I find it kind of helps with if you decide to ever do simulation, if you want to break a model apart, you have more pieces to work with. So I tend to just model in as many pieces as I need to. Doing homework. How are you, my dude? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just chilling, working on this minigun. That barrel is not to scale anymore, so sorry if that confuses people. Okay. So we're gonna make... Actually, we're gonna just do this now. because I don't need to worry about it. Delete that. Going to extrude this. Oh, this isn't gonna work. That's not gonna work. Damn it. I wanted it to work. I did, but I need more geometry than that because it's gonna have things popping off of it. We'll go to 40. Yeah, 40 should be fine. Oh dear. Let's see if that'll let me do it. Hey, love it. Okay. There, I just started my things really confused me. I've got some tutorials on my YouTube if you're looking for some help. Those kind of help. And then eventually I'd like to start a Patreon, and then I'll do some like live sessions with Patreon members. So we can go through like some advanced modeling concepts and things like that. That's the goal. But if you just started, don't stress yourself out. You got this. Where did my... Oh, there it is. Turn snap off. That should be... That is nowhere near what it needs to be. That's linking to something else. Oh, God. Okay. Wireframe? Oh, you know what the deal is? That's why. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Turn that off. We're nice and snapped. So this is going to sit right out here. Going to extrude this out. And then this should, in theory, become that bracket portion. The size of the barrels are actually pissing me off. I need to fix that. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, Jimmy. I get you. Maya can be daunting. Yes, Maya for sure can be daunting if you've never used it before. But I find it's really easy to get into. So, you know. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, see? That's supposed to be... I wonder if I could just take that entire center portion and just invert it. And topology on that's horrible, but I couldn't really find a better way to do that. Guess it doesn't really matter. So we're going to extrude these out. Okay. Can I see this in non? Yeah, kind of. Okay, so what we're gonna do is rotate there. Put it there. Okay. And that kind of works. It looks stupid, but we're gonna flesh it out. Okay. Mesh tools, insert edge loops. Let's get one here and one right about there. And we're going to pull that back in. And then I need these to kind of go to the center of this. Tools, insert edge loop. Let's see. Anybody watching anything new recently? I'm about ready to finish off The Bear this weekend. I'm excited for that. I'm trying to watch Star Wars: The Acolyte, but it's kind of been hard to watch. I'm not fully enjoying it. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. Okay, so that should be solid. So if I add supporting edge loop here, nope. So we're gonna add edge loop here, boom, right over here. Get that added in. Q escape 3. So that's pretty good. That didn't get supported at all, though. Okay. So that should be pretty solid. Alright, so that should support that. That's cool. This needs to be... Something needs to happen here. I just don't know what. Like, I know what, but... Trying to avoid it. I'll probably figure out something with that later when I come through for my last run through. Okay. So, we're going to start building the barrels. And this guy is a little bit complicated. So, am I able to... Nope, I'm going to remake it. Okay. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. The barrels can go out of the way because we don't need them anymore. I don't need my block out. We're going to go 60. 90. And we're going to snap that to the center here. Go back to wireframe. And then right there's where it should snap. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Looks like it's right. Yeah, I'll call that right. Okay. Sweet. So we've got that going. We're going to go ahead and start building this plate piece, which this is where the barrels connect to. So it looks like it's got some sort of like rotor heatsink thing going on. So what we're going to do, we're going to extrude these inwards first of all. And then delete that. And we'll select this ring. We're going to... This is where it gets a little difficult, especially when you get these like high poly count rings. We're going to bridge it. I'm going to do a loop there. Vertex. Just target weld that out. Okay. And then honestly, I'm not going to waste my time doing it to the other side. I'm just going to extrude it. Perfect. All right. So what we need to do is create a ring. It's going to be right here, kind of closer to the top, and then we'll create a secondary ring. All right, cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many barrels are there? There's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 barrels. Okay, so need to create 6 holes across this thing. And I didn't take into consideration something, so hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, so what we're gonna do, we'll select that one, this one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. It's not even, but it won't be even. Good morning, Cree. How are you? MGX, how are you? It's good to see you. Alright, I'm just gonna deal with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's gonna have more holes than it needs, but that's okay. Circularized. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna make me do each one, isn't it? Ooh, what's happening there? That's not good. Oh, I did the wrong. I was doing the wrong tool. Haha. All right, that's better. All right, cool. So we're done with that, right? Yep, that's about it. Ah, crap. No. Oh my goodness. All right. Wow. Save scene just because I just hit a bunch of buttons. Okay. Cool. So now if we smooth that guy out, it should look pretty great. Awesome. It's just shifting in a little bit too much. All right. So we're going to drop this in here. Sticks out a little bit. Cool. So I'm going to take this because this is still technically a little bit accurate. So mesh tools, we're going to combine it real quick. I need to get this. That's going to be difficult. No, it won't. Hold on. Shift I. Okay. We're going to go right here to the center. That's perfect. Beautiful. Now it's a shorty. Yeah, it's looking pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty stoked on that one. Okay. The only thing is the barrel needs a little bit of work. So mesh, we're going to separate. Probably gonna end up deleting a lot of this because unfortunately, most of it is not high resolution enough. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Never actually done that before. Okay, so barrel should be pretty good. Cool. It looks clean, doesn't it? It looks great. I'm pretty stoked with it. Not gonna lie, this inner ring needs to be bigger. This one we can start working on next because it doesn't really have any detail to it. So we're gonna keep that. Going to curve that out. And what we're gonna do, nope. Let me just isolate this real quick. We'll take this guy, pull it in a little bit, and then one more time, and then delete. Yeah. Cannot conceivably tell how this actually connects to the thing, so I'm just gonna model it and hope for the best. And this time I will waste my time and do this. Bridget. And a division. Nope, one division, please. Okay. Target weld. Boom and boom. Hello, Michelago. Lago? Love the birds in the background. Oh, yeah. They're mad at me because I've got my fan going. And they can't come out. Well, those are my burbs. How are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna pull that in a little bit. Why do I feel like that did more than it was supposed to? It's actually not how that works. Love birds. You have birds. I do have birds. I have 2 birds. My birds are the fault of Roy's Parrot Club, who convinced me to get them. And I love them. But it's still his fault. Mesh tools, insert edge loop. Yeah, if you ever see them out, sometimes they'll land on my shoulder when it's not like ungodly hot outside and I don't have my ceiling fan going. Their names are Miso and Tiki. Tools, insert edge loop. I'm just gonna add like a little detail here because I feel like this is a little too barren. Just a little nub. Great names, thank you. Pretty good, man. The algorithm gods sent me here. I am happy that they did. Welcome on in. Are you a fan of Maya? Or do you use Blender? Nothing wrong with either. I want that to be a little bit thicker. Okay. See, I feel like it sits too far forward, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't. No. I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit. I feel like that's better. And then I feel like these need to be thicker. So we can just continue kind of working with our block out and just figuring things out here. Did you ever work in 3D for video game film? I've only done indie films, so I've never done anything professional. So no, I work primarily as like a freelancer and YouTube creator. My dude, my brother, Madness, what's up? It's so good to finally hug you. All of you. You, Chris, everybody. Roy, Kat, so nice. If you guys didn't see, I went up to Utah. It was a wonderful experience. My friend has a gray macaw named Vladimir and it only speaks Russian and drinks tea. That's funny. Yeah, birds love tea. I'm still trying to get mine to actually drink tea, like some chamomile, but apparently they like it. My all the way Blender gives me stomach aches. That's good. Blender gives me... But you know what? Blender's fine. Blender doesn't, like, upset me. It's really just the people who come and comment on my videos. How are you, my guy? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? How was your, You're still traveling, aren't you? Because you're not done yet either. How was your additional travel? Okay. I'm spinning around and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. These are so simple. I guess... I don't know. I just hate how simple they are. Let's see. Target Weld. It was alright. I worked for a few days, then back on the road again. Oh my god. See, I'm happy that I'm done traveling for a little bit, because, like, I need a break. I love traveling, don't get me wrong, but, like, I feel like I've been doing a lot of it lately. Which I suppose is a good problem to have. What do you end up usually doing in Maya? Is it Micalago? I hope I'm saying that right, Micalago. What do you end up doing? Like, what's your favorite thing to do in Maya? Should probably ask that to more people now that I think about it. Because there's so much you can do. But, no, I definitely feel like I need a little bit of a break from travel for a little while at least. Alright, I guess that's fine. So the thing with these, and I'm still gonna make, yeah, I just want it to be thicker. I think it looks better when it's thicker. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so the thing with these is that I think, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, see the barrels do like this weird tapering. So I gotta redo one of the barrels. So what we'll do is we'll go vertex. We're gonna redo this barrel right here. And that actually kind of did what I needed. So that's all we're gonna do. Alright, focus on this guy. So what I want, the back of this, we're just going to extrude inward. Delete it. And then... No, why would you do that? Go boom. I might even be able to start UVing this. That would be fun. Yeah, I was putting this model. This one's probably, I don't know, like 6 hours? How long have I been streaming? 7 hours now? Not too bad. Not as bad as BD1. BD1 took me a long friggin' time. Which, I don't know, I guess the results speak for themselves, but BD1 took like 30 hours. What do the barrels look like when they, I don't know. I'm just gonna make this part up. Yeah, it takes a long time to do this stuff, and I used to think I was just slow. But it turns out that a lot of your favorite characters in movies and video games take just as long. So, I think my buddy said he spends like anywhere from 40 to 60 hours on a character for a video game, so it's good to know. Whoa. When did they add motion graphics to Maya? Oh. I'm gonna have to play with that at some point. Either that's always existed, or I just found it. Like it's brand new. Alright, mesh tools, insert. I'm not gonna continue the barrel all the way through the model because it doesn't make sense to do that. All right, so if we do this, that should smooth out. I feel like the barrel needs to be thicker. Or at least have the illusion of thickness. That's probably better. Yeah, I think that's better. Ooh, that's weird. What the hell happened there? Oh. I know what happened. Why? Why did you do that? That's fine. Okay. No. I'm just gonna redo that bridge because I don't feel like trying to figure out how to fix it. Okay, that's better. That should be enough depth to just paint it black and not worry about it. The Illusion of Thickness is a great name for a band. Absolutely. I should copyright that before somebody takes it. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so that's our new barrel. It's a lot thicker than the other barrels. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna duplicate it. And we're gonna snap it. Right there. Right there. These are gonna be all sorts of wrong, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's horrendously bad. Okay. So let's look at this. It was almost perfect, actually. I feel like those are going a little too deep into the body, though. So we'll give them a little bit more room. Okay, so the only thing that I'm seeing here that's not going to work is my holes. And I think it's because I have too many. So I'll have to do something about that at some point. But I'm not going to work about it. Alright, so generally these have like this cut slit thing look to them. And I think I'm gonna do it, but I need to remake this part. So I'm gonna rotate this guy -90. Get him centered up in here. Okay. Turn that off, and then I'm gonna give this one 40? I think we'll go with 40. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slits. Maybe I should do... Nah, 6 should be okay. Let's think about that. Hold on a second. 40 divided by 6. 40 divided by 6 equals 6.6. That's an odd number. But 6 times 6 is 36. So let's go with 36. That might work, potentially. That's about the extent of the math that I do for this stuff. Okay. Close that gap a little bit. Up the tolerance. Alright, so tolerance is updated. Okay. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is these slits stop right about midpoint. So mesh tools, insert edge loop. So we'll go boom right there. And we're going to start deleting things. So we're going to delete that one. This one. Let's think about this though, because if I do that, it's going to be even, and we don't want even. Same reason I have issues with the holes over there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to work the way I wanted it to. So I need to go in 4. So from here, we'll do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This might work, this might not work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a feeling this isn't going to work because it's already 3 of them. I don't know, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, that worked. All right. Cool. That worked. Haha. Let's do this. Yeah, that needs to be adjusted. Okay, so we're going to take vertex. So we're going to do a little bit of trickery here. So that kind of comes out. Scales in just a tad bit. Yeah, just a little bit. It's probably too much, honestly. Just a little bit of a taper. Okay, so that taper's done. So now we got to seal all this back up, which thankfully is super easy. G. 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 Okay. Just going to continue adding to this and kind of adjusting things. Okay. Boom. All right. So I think that's kind of what I want to go for. So we'll just finish up these little interior pieces. So it's kind of hard to tell from this picture, but it looks like there's a supporting ring that runs through the center of this thing. So I need to add that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ring and go to mesh tools. We're going to duplicate it. Scale it a little bit. Center pivot, and then figure out where it needs to go. It looks like it's pretty close to up front here. So we'll go right about here. And then vertex, we'll pull these back. Okay. Delete that real quick. This needs to be scaled in a tad bit. Okay. And then we're going to scale that in. Okay. And then from here, I gotta delete these faces, and we'll relink all of this up. Delete. And delete. Okay, cool. Perfect. So I'm hoping what I can just do is go to mesh, combine, vertex, and just slap all this together. And it actually might have worked. I think it did. Cool. All right, now we just need to re-extrude those little tips. Putting a flash hider on a minigun, what? Yeah, there's just some of them that have it. Actually, most of them, technically most of them in some sort of, you know, setup have one. It's clearly for, like, looks. I doubt it does anything. You're not hiding the flash out of this thing. But I like the look of it, so I'm adding one on mine. I'm just going to extrude that a tad bit. All right, cool. So, there's tools, insert. We should... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. It lied to me. It didn't connect shit. Vertex. Vertex. All of you, merge. Ooh. Okay, that might be enough. Maybe. Potentially. I think that's good. Ooh, Christ. Why? Okay, hold on. Insert edge loop. I'm hoping that's just because there's no support there. Okay. This thing's gonna need a little bit of adjustment because this isn't technically right. Can't do that back portion yet either. Yeah, today it's all about if you think it looks good. No, absolutely. I gave up on trying to make this like accurate a while ago. Because without like good measurements and everything, it's a pain. And because it's, you know, technically like a military piece of equipment, they don't just like hand out the schematics for them. So getting that would be kind of difficult. Alright, cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pull these forward a bit. Please look okay. It's looking pretty okay, except for the fact that none of that is meshing up properly. What happened here? What went wrong? Lots of stuff went wrong. So that's bizarre. Everything's linked up properly. Is it just there or is it all over? No, it's all over. Weird. I'll figure that out in a second. Okay. Could be a heat shroud, more likely is. Found on Wikipedia has a good measurement reference a lot of the times. That's actually a pretty good idea. I didn't think about Wikipedia at all. I never thought of using Wikipedia. So that's a fair point. I think it's, yeah, it's for some sort of like heat dissipation or something. I'm not really sure. But the gearhead in me just thinks it looks neat. All right. How you doing, CS Media? It's good to see you. No. Can we just... my brain has not been working since I got back from vacation. Edge. It was like pulling teeth to edit that video today because I'm just like, I could not get DaVinci to like cooperate with me. Alright, target weld. Wrong way. Q escape 3. Alright, cool. Nice. Beautiful. Mesh tools. Insert edge loop. We're gonna allow this one to taper a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the issue here is I don't have enough support for that. So that kind of sucks. Phase Curious. Hello, how are you? So, what sucks is I get to figure out how to fix that. Because I can't add edge loops this way. It's not going to work. So that's kind of a bummer. But for now, let's see. I want to know why some of this is like collapsing the way it is. Because I don't know. Let me see. Mesh tools. Insert edge loop tool. If I insert an edge loop here. Nah, it's still collapsing. So it merged kind of weird. It fixes it over here. But something else funky is going on there. I'm fine. Nice to see you with your awesome prop modeling. Thank you so much. It's good to see you in the stream. Okay, for the most part, losing motivation to work on projects the past few days. That sucks. I'm sorry. I hate going through that. I've been there. But the projects will always be there. Take a break. Take care of yourself. It's important. One thing a lot of us artists tend to forget is that you do still have to take care of yourself. But thank you for the compliment, Phase Curious. I appreciate that. Okay. So, unfortunately, I do have that problem. I'll probably come back through there later and clean it up. Not a big deal. Not going to worry about it too much. But we're getting there. The question is, I don't know how this thing attaches. But we need to do this box that sits up on the thing, the motor. Yeah, honestly, I think I just kind of elongated everything too much. Yeah, it's alright. It is not a big deal. Alright. This box. We're gonna make this box. So I'll model it on top of this section first, and then I'll just rotate it. Okay, so we're gonna go just the subdivisions on this guy. Boom. This is a pretty large little box. It sits about close to there. Let's get that kind of Okay. Okay. Mesh tools, insert edge loop, so we'll go boom. And then we're gonna do offset edge loop. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Alright, then the rest of this, I'm going to block it out. Go boom. And mesh tools, we're going to circularize this guy. Ooh, gross. Okay. I'm not going to put threads on that because I do not care. I think I might start some game animations in Blender tomorrow since I spent all that time partially re-rigging an Maximo character the other day. I gotcha. Yeah, sometimes it's good just to mix it up and like focus on something else that you enjoy more. That's what I like to do. Really learning 3D from you. It's awesome and easy to follow along, but sometimes it brings challenges, but it helps to improve. I'm glad that you're learning, and if you're ever like interested in telling me like what challenges you're facing, join the Discord. I'd love to know. Especially if it's something that I can improve upon on like the way I'm delivering videos to you guys, so always open to trying to get better at making sure you guys are learning. Because that's what I'm here for. Alright. Let's do a censored edge loop. So my thought process here I might just, I don't know, I gotta think about this one. I might cheaply do this one just because it's a part I don't really care about. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Kind of works. The only issue is it's curving back here and it needs to knot. And now it doesn't. Okay. Perfect. Snap the pivot right here. And it sits right about kind of like there. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be our wire that comes to the side of this thing. I think what we'll do, how much time we got left? We got 10 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and create the coupler for the wire. Okay. So this kind of sits like that. Oh, shoot. Okay. This has a lot of like thumb, like screw detail, so I need to make this pretty dense. So we're gonna go 60. Nah, we're gonna go 80. Yeah. As much as I don't want to go that dense, we're going to. I could totally add that material or like as a texture, but I don't want to do it. I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment when it comes to that stuff, so. Okay. All right, let's see. Cool. I'm gonna cheat again because I don't want to. Okay. Let's see. Really love share. I actually do environment and prop modeling and sculpting, but sometimes it gets annoying, the UVs and texture and all. Modular modeling and sculpting sometimes getting me time consume more, but I'm more making more of them. I got you. Yeah, well, you know, and like practice makes perfect. I get it. Like there are certain aspects about modeling that I absolutely despise. I do not like UV mapping at all, and I don't think I ever will. Which I think is fair. Okay. Cool. And then we're going to do an extrude here. I'm going to turn this guy off. Extrude it out. And scale it. Beautiful. Got that nice thumb screw look. The only thing I didn't really do. Okay. Alright, mesh tools. Let's edge zoom. We're just going to go ahead and support this guy real quick. Let's have a center one just to be safe. And then I want these ones to be uber sharp. So we're going to let them be uber sharp. Do that. Cool. Awesome. I'll smooth it. We have that nice cable plug cable thing. Sweet. A little bit too long. Let's go. We're gonna pull it in a little bit. Make sure I didn't just like destroy my topology. I didn't. Alright, so that's the plug. The rest of this will be the cable. We're gonna save scene. I'm actually going to select everything. Freeze everything. Save scene. Alright. Cool. Pull this up here. pause my music and say my goodbyes. Guys, thank you so much for Thursday. I know I didn't stream much this week. I wanted to stream Wednesday, but OBS had other ideas. But everybody on Instagram, it's been good hanging out with you guys. I'm super happy to be getting more consistent with all this, so that's fun. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get the next wrench tutorial up. And if you missed today's video, go check it out. It's a really good video, I think, for showing the process that I use to get my presentation renders out. So there you go. There's that. Share the link of Discord. So if you go in the link on the video, Phase Curious, there is an All My Links link. There is an invite to the Discord in there. But everyone on Instagram, this is where I leave you guys because there's no like rating functions on Instagram. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you all live again soon. Okay, and then YouTube, you guys are next, unfortunately, because there's no rating feature on YouTube. So this be the end. Everybody who watched tonight, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking the stream, hanging out, and asking questions. I always love answering questions, so I appreciate it. Phase Curious, hopefully you can find that Discord link. If not, I'll be live again on Monday. Just let me know. You can also just probably just reach out to me on Instagram. Owl, thank you for the error. Can't find. Okay, here, I'll post it real quick. Give me 1 second here. I think I could post it somewhere. Let me see. Let me also make sure that it has a Discord link. Oh, Amulet! Thank you for the raid, buddy. I am actually about to raid. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? How was your stream? All my links. Oh, that went to Twitch. Sorry. Hold on. 1 second. Amulet. 1 second. There you go, Phase Curious. Try that one. Amulet, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? And then while I'm at it, let's see here. I'm going to give YouTube a couple of seconds before I kill this one. But how was it? How'd you go? Dead by Daylight is always a sweaty game, but fun. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't played DBD in a while, and I'm afraid to. All right. Phase Curious, did that work for you? I want to make sure before I end stream. I do have somebody who just joined the Discord, so let's see. Are you Somdeb? Let me know if you are. Last stream before I potentially suffer 24 hours. Oh, that's right. You're doing your subathon, aren't you? All right. Phase, I hope you got in. If not, just let me know. Send me a message on Instagram or something like that. I can help you out. But YouTube, it's been a lot of fun. We'll see you guys later. How has your stream been?